Hi and welcome back to the first video of 2025. This year I thought that I would switch things up a bit and film monthly diaries, or at least that's the goal. I decided to start doing this because I feel like when I'm not traveling, which is usually like my best content, I would say, I tend to get stuck with my content and I find it hard to find inspiration, and I just tend to leave my camera on my shelf gathering dust, and this year I really want to change that. As sad as it sounds, I do want to treat my camera like my best friend and take it with me everywhere I go and just film like bits and pieces capturing my life and things I do in my day-to-day life, what I'm up to on the weekends, and just basically romanticizing my life here in Montreal, because I feel like there's a lot to do here and I don't fully take advantage of that. So yeah, that's the goal for the year. Also, since I am doing my makeup, I do want to say that this combo has been my favorite combo and my favorite purchases of 2024. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter and this is the REFY dual-ended brush, and I love these two together. I bought them I want to say last October and it's been my holy grail ever since. This gives me such a nice healthy glow, as you can see, and I love that you can build it up but also wear like just enough to like even out your skin, just make it look healthy and alive. And it doesn't feel like much, doesn't feel like foundation. It almost feels like you don't have anything on, which is one of the reasons that I love this a lot, because I don't like heavy cakey makeup, so this is great for that. And this is the brush that I use. I love that it's dual-ended, so I will use this side for concealer and this side for my flawless filter, but it just blends everything out so smoothly, so seamlessly. It doesn't leave any marks. You don't even need to go in after with like a beauty blender to make it look smooth, because this is just that good. So yeah, I'll definitely be checking out the other REFY brushes. I think the next one I want to get is the one for blush and contour, but yeah, I just think that's funny that I'm reverting back to brushes. But yeah, this combo is unmatched. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping now and actually get ready, because I feel like I can't do these two things together. But if there's anything you guys would like to see in these monthly diaries, please comment it down below and I'll make sure to do it justice. And yeah, I just genuinely hope that you guys enjoy this new style of video, and I hope that it ends up being fun and good. And yeah, it's the start of something new, so I'm really excited, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I went to this vegan restaurant called Love and the food and drinks were so good. I'm not vegan, but my sister is vegetarian. I honestly enjoyed all 3 courses and I would highly recommend. I've been feeling a need for an agenda in my life, so I got this one by Moleskine. I really like it because it's really simple and I can easily plan my week, but also write down any ideas that I get on the side. The following weekend, my friends and I went to Bernie's, which is in the West Island, and honestly the food and the drinks were incredible. It was also really affordable and the vibes were great overall. On the last weekend of January, I just took myself out on a little solo date, which is something I want to do more of this year, maybe once every month, and just go out, try new cafes, read, and just enjoy my alone time. So we have a new setting unlocked for 2025, and that's me standing up instead of me usually sitting down. But yeah, if you've known me for some time, you know that when it comes to closing out the year, I have a certain ritual. So usually I'll write myself a letter every end of the year. I'll pick out a new word, I'll set myself new goals, reset my Notion, make myself a new vision board, all that good stuff. But I've been wanting to add one more thing to that list, and that thing is to just appreciate the things that I own even more than I already do. And what better way to do that than to show you guys my favorite purchases of 2024. So yeah, let's get started. So as per usual, I have my list right in front of me, and the first category is obviously going to be shoes, because if there's one thing that you need to know about me is that I love shoes. I always have, I always will, and I feel like I bought some really good ones in 2024, so let me show you. So the first pair are these Adidas Handball Spezial in Scarlet Red, and oh my god, I cannot tell you for just how long I've been wanting these. I think they were on my wish list for about 2 years, and every time I would go to Europe I would look for them, but they were nowhere to be found. I think the closest one I came to was a store in Vienna, but it wasn't the exact like colors, like the colors here were different, so I obviously didn't end up buying those, and instead I just like signed up for all the email notifications, and in the end I found one pair from the UK, so I had them shipped from there. So yeah, they did end up costing me a lot more than what Adidas Spezial should, because not only did I have to pay for the shipping, I also had to pay for the conversion, and the Canadian dollar is very weak compared to the pound, but I feel like they're worth every penny. I love these so much. They're so comfortable, and yeah, really happy with these. So the next pair of shoes I'm going to show you bring me so much joy. I can't explain it, but they're the Onitsuka Tiger Mexico 66 in the colorway silver off-white. I love these so much. I still have kept the paper inside of them just because they crease really easily, so if you keep them stuffed, they'll keep their shape. But yeah, these are not the first Onitsuka I got the yellow ones as well last year. So yeah, these are the yellow ones and I do like them a lot, but I just couldn't stop thinking about the silver ones. Like, I was debating between these two colors for the longest time. I even made like a good notes on my iPad so I could compare them, and I asked a few of my friends and they said to get the yellow ones first, and in the end it was the right decision because when my friend went to Japan, she couldn't find the silver ones anywhere, but she found the yellow ones, so those are the one that she brought back for me. And like I said, I couldn't stop thinking about them, and I knew that in London they had the Onitsuka Tiger flagship store, so I would literally pass by there every day when I was there to see if they had stocked up. But they didn't have them. And long story short, a new friend of mine was going to Japan last year in October, so I decided to just shoot my shot and ask her, and she found them, and I kid you not, I fell in love with these the second I saw them. They make me so happy, and I brought these with me to New York and Toronto, so I know for a fact that I walked over 100k steps in these already. They're so comfy, they go with everything, and yeah, these were definitely a really good purchase. And the last pair of shoes are these gorgeous Slingbacks by DKNY in this deep red shade, and they have the silver detailing over here on the buckle and on the heel, and I am absolutely obsessed with these. I feel like in a way I manifested these because I have a similar pair pinned on my Pinterest board, and I found these in Florida at Ross Dress for Less. I remember wearing these out to dinner in Miami and I couldn't stop looking down because I was just so obsessed with these. I feel like they're so chic and classy and timeless, and they look very high-end, but they only cost me like 35 USD, so I'm definitely really happy with this purchase, and I'm looking forward to wearing these out in 2025. Alright, so the next category is clothes, and I only have 2 items for this category. I feel like I didn't shop too much last year. Instead, I got rid of most of my clothes, and if I did shop, it was for very like basic pieces such as this sweater from Uniqlo. But let me show you my favorites from last year. So the first item are these jeans by Levi. I have them in 2 different shades, a light one and a dark one. I feel like I've been on the hunt for the perfect pair of jeans for so long, and these are damn near perfect. They're so comfy and they have a straight leg. Let me show you if I can. Straight leg, comfy, and I actually sized up in these so I could also wear them low rise. And yeah, I really love them. They're really comfy and they're my go-to jeans. And the second item of clothing is this cardigan by Reformation. It's 95% recycled cashmere and 5% cashmere, and this was definitely a big girl purchase, but my thing in 2024 and going forward is really to invest in pieces that will last me a really long time, and this is one of them. For example, it's so soft, it's so lightweight, but it also keeps me really warm. And yeah, I've worn this so many times ever since I got it. The only thing is you do have to hand wash it, but for what it is, the quality, it's definitely worth the trouble. Alright, so moving on to the final category, which I guess is going to be called hair and accessories. So for hair, I have this BondiBoost brush that I got last year. I finally made the switch from the Loud Revlon brush to this one, and it was one of the best decisions of my life. First of all, this one is super quiet, it's also really easy to use, and it's also supposed to be less damaging for your hair, and it gives you such a nice soft blowout look. And as you can see, I used it yesterday, so you can still see that it's still there. But yeah, I did cut my hair back in December, so I don't have any layers anymore, so it's all kind of like blended together, but I still very much like the look and I highly recommend it. The next item are these earrings from Amazon. Not sure if you'll be able to see, but I also have a set on. They come in a pack of 6, but these 3 I just found myself reaching out for the most in 2024, especially these. Let me show you a close-up. This is what they look like. I feel like these can easily elevate any kind of outfit. These 2, they're like a chunkier hoop, and considering that they're from Amazon, they have really held up. They haven't lost any color, and I do wear these pretty often. So yeah, if you're on the hunt for some new jewelry, I definitely recommend checking out Amazon because they do have some good pieces. And my last favorite purchase of 2024 is this gorgeous Coach Brooklyn shoulder bag in black, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely caved a little bit on this one. Basically, I've been wanting an everyday bag that wasn't just a shoulder crossbody bag, which is what I was using before I got this one, and I wore it so much, and even though I love that bag, I feel like it would just sometimes ruin my outfit, so I just wanted something that wouldn't do that. And I actually tried a similar version of this at a Coach outlet store, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I love the shape of it, and I love that you could wear it with a casual outfit, but you could also wear it with a dressy one, and it works both ways, and it just goes with everything, and it holds everything that I need and more. And actually, when I went to New York, this was my personal item bag, so it was just this and my carry-on, and I was able to fit everything I needed in this bag, and it also made for a great travel bag. So yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with this bag. I love it. It was a great investment for me, and every time I step out the house, this is the bag that I take. So yeah, that's a wrap on my favorite purchases of 2024. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and if you do want to see more of this type of content, please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog.